Hey. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Modify the production line? But Abel said those drugs are harmful.
What did you say?
No. I mean, Abe, the chief said...
Abel.
You got
nerves, boy! From now on, you're the chief.
Yeah, I'm so
now
great.
modify my production line.
Don't want to do shit anyway. Sit around and drink.
I asked me to go to the
Crazy.
Yeah. We need to get through it. I told him to give a nigga time to get through it. Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah. That one was in like where? Like Riverdale or something like that?
The one in Riverdale tomorrow. This ain't no doubt. It's gonna be like 12 boats. You know what I'm saying? Or it's gonna be like 4 boats
It's probably like they probably using their parking lot.
Yeah, maybe, yeah.
But then, I get it.
Alert. Security protocol initiated.
Stop right there!
Floor B3.
You're not going anywhere.
Yeah, so when I was there with them, you know, like playing, I was like playing like this.
Shut the doors! Shut the doors!
Young girl. Well, I don't know. I can't even say the killer just been looking at that since he was playing ball. But I know when the nigga said, I feel like this, I knew it was good. So anyway, but we playing, whatever. And I was like, as we're like playing, I was like kind of giving them pointers on how to shoot.
They're going for the elevator! You, go around and block them off. Go! After them!
You know, we played about 5 games, you know, I haven't played. Like after I would have said maybe after one of the games, he was like, I said, all right, man, come on, we're gonna play again. But it was different, so we like playing like kind of pros play. They play like 3 dribbles, basically you can only dribble the ball 3 times before you try to score. Right? So it makes it kind of harder. But it also, so it's like a drill. But anyway, so it like makes you more efficient. Right? That's how the code. But anyway, so we did that about 5 years. And then my homeboy was like, he was like a guy I always play with. He's like, they're old 25.
This one's nothing but trouble.
But he not 22. And anyway, I beat the same thing. I played him, beat him too. So I said, all right, man, look, you can rest. You just go ahead and rest up. But the next game, come on. Because what happened was he ended up saying, damn, she was like, I said, all right, man, we're going to play again. She's like, all right. I said, damn, now I'm bro. I'm like, man, bro. He's like, man, I'm tired. Dang. I said, you can't be tired with the USA shirt on. You know how they have the Team USA shirt? Some of these kids, like I said, they be going to these camps and all that shit. But I said, yeah, but I said, you can't, because you ain't getting up and But long story short, is another, at the end of all that, as I was playing with other cat and I ended up playing, I said, all right, man, I'm a shooting coach for a reason. Because when she was playing 21 with us, she started making us shots. So, matter of fact, I said, here, try this right here. I said, you got to hold the ball like this. And make sure you square it up. You got her ball and you did what I said. Just did what I said. As I told her what to do, guess what? She made the shot, baby. I mean, like, as per my instructions. She was missing, or whatever. Before,
what is
I'm
this?
telling you, I gave her a quick little instruction.
Now it's 2 against 2. It ain't a fight if it ain't fair.
I said, so. Yeah, mine just during the time where I was working out. Like after. Same thing with this younger other cat, boy. And I told him, I said, man, you moving around like a drill, like you're doing a drill. I said, you can't be, moving like that. You need to move fluid. So you see how I'm moving? I said, I'm doing my drills, but I'm moving fluid. How about I said that? That nigga ended up winning. But we ended up playing 1-1. He ended up winning the one. I won the 21 game with me, him, and my homeboy, and her, the score. Yeah, I won that game. It took me a while to win it. I kept getting between and missing half-court shot and finally made it win that game. Mind you, the funny thing about it, she, like I said, when we were playing 21, she was like hitting these shots. And dude looked at me and I looked at him. He said, yeah, it's them pointers, them shooting pointers you giving her, that shit came back to bite you in the ass. Yeah, cause she almost won the game. But in Kobe Mamba fashion, like I said, I had to lead the entire game. But after, like I said, so I ended up playing the other guy 1-on-1. And after that, he's like, man, you a coach? Like I said, I I am a shooting coach for a reason. I said, all right, she was sitting on the bench watching the match. All right, I'm a shooting coach for a reason. I had made a shot on the dude, won the game. So I gave him some pointers. Hey, I gave that nigga some pointers. That nigga actually beat me. Right? I was kind of laid back. Mind you, it was like I was kind of tired at that time. 5, 6, 7. It was like my 8th game. Played him 1-on-1. The first, by the time I played the first game, me and him, like 1-on-1, that was like my 8th game. That was his 2nd. So anyway, because he played 21 with me. So like I said, I played her 5 times, and then played my homeboy. And we all played 21. 7, and then I played him 1-on-1 twice. Beat him. Second game, the second game I beat him bad. It was like the first game was close or whatever. Hey, the second game I beat him like 12-4 or something. He had game. He was not. I mean, young boy, he's pretty tall. You can tell he's gonna grow a little more. I didn't know how old he was. Probably 17, 18.
I want you a heel off. Oh my God! Look, you're a big one. I need some baked chicken, a little bit of jasmine rice, and a potato with avocado and cottage cheese on top. Damn, still one a little different, but I just work with that. Working out this morning, my damn self. See what you did.
I know it's good. Yeah. It's a good workout, man. That's a good work in. Kind of switching it up, like I like switching it up a little bit. That's like the new way. Like I said, that they play like they limit your dribbles, so I'm basically just working on my efficiency, and it's actually fun. I was against it. I used to be against it really. They'd be like, all right, you're gonna play 3 dribbles and this and that. And I was like, man, I don't want to play no damn 3 dribbles. But I actually just doing that the other day when I went to the gym, and felt pretty good. I like it, and like I said, it's working on efficiency. And those 2 kids that I played though, I told them follow me on Instagram, and I told them, whenever y'all ready, want to get some work, just hit me on there, and we'll go from there.
You better start charging.
Oh, I fucking sure am. Bet you're Heine.
I'm like, why you on my bed like that? Oh, don't do.
I was looking for these little kids. They seem like that. Not anybody what you saying. Oh man, got that. Fuck. Man, tell him, man, it's like this viral. Huh? I know.
Hey, girl. Kalani, be quiet.
Money.
Kalani, you want to whoop him? Okay, well, take it over there.
Come on, your mommy don't want to hear your song.
They doing No King's Day protesting and all over America. They say
No Kings.
No King's Day. So, you know, Trump says he's a king.
No, did he really say that?
Mm-hmm. He said he's a king.
Why did he say that?
So people are actually going out. He was one in McDonough earlier. They did it from like 12 to 2.
Oh, man.
Uh-huh. But, yeah, they was protesting. And, you know, he's not a king.
Oh, man. I mean, what was the point what does it mean that he's a king?
Yeah, he's just saying he's a king. You know, and he thinks he's a god.
And you know what, though? And guess what? On this server, on my game I'm playing, in the thing, somebody said, Happy World War III.
Yeah, they trying to take it there. Somebody used to be it. They trying to take it there.
I wish somebody did. Then we go find
That hurt my hair. My hair ain't soft like yours. My hair nasty. Yeah, Austin, he been losing his marbles. You know, that's what happens when you think he's God.
Yeah. Wow. It ain't really tripping though.
Mm-hmm.
I can't believe this nigga, man.
They having a no king day. Damn. He wants something bad. He wants us to be fighting and hang with each other.
Yeah, doing the most.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't see why your dad dislike this nigga so goddamn much.
That nigga hate him. You said the right word. I said he hate that nigga.
I mean, I'm almost, starting to see why. Yeah, I'm almost about to agree with him. He's doing it here. Dope.
His empire gonna fall too. And he gonna fall with it.
Yeah. Hurry on the fuck up. Fuck on up, man. Yeah. Don't hit him on the way out. Doing that.
My cousin laughing at one of my posts. I said, I put something up. So you broke up with someone and your whole family was relieved.
Oh, man.
I said, yeah, they don't want me to be happy. You was gonna laugh at this shit.
Yep.
Oh, they still a Marietta protest.
Yeah, we can go out there.
Yeah.
We can do some investigative reporting.
Yeah,
That should be fun.
was talking that bullshit. Police pulling over for no goddamn reason, cause angry already, everything already heightened. And pulled over for no fucking reason. Why you pulling over? Cause we thought you was goddamn it something. Get all of us.
No. You know, park away from the bullshit. Investigative report, you gotta walk. We need to be out there. Investigative report.
That's all you're supposed to do is steal money from other people.
Hey man, yesterday that's why I had called you too. I was cooling off at the gym, and I really don't know who it was, but the guy had looked at me and he was like, kind of hanging out the window, you know, he was hanging out the window there. He was like, hey, what's up, twin? And guess what? The nigga hit the fucking curb. Yeah, like they was like trying to be cool or something. And the nigga ran over the whole fucking curb. I stopped. I was like, oh shit. I ain't even go see who the fuck it was, but and not after that, I'm like, nigga, you got more problems than yours. I mean, him and his partner. And they hanging out the window door. It was a car in front of them. Look, his lights. So I just thought that they was like, but that was some older, like, you know, like a late, like a family boat. I was like, it's about to rain.
Yeah, I hear it.
He's gonna watch it.
Ron said, can she put some stuff in my hair, some grease or something in my hair, so my hair nasty.
Oh man. I'm always hearing that.
Oh, sorry, fucking fun. No, what I? Yeah, listen to me. Yeah, me to me.
That's it. Funny as hell. That nigga whole fucking the white guy is party bit over that shit. Hey, yeah, you can hear them niggas. They be like, hey man. He's like, man, fuck that shit up. Like, you know, like, you hit that shit hard. You hit that shit hard as hell. But if you was seeing, you was like, really died laughing because they was driving slow as hell. Tell the niggas, I'm telling you, it's like, that's some food shit. I ain't be cool.
Hey, one time that mom.
Huh?
One time, me and Mama, when I was younger, we stayed in Macon. Mama was headed to KFC to get us chicken and stuff like that.
Mm-hmm.
And so we went to KFC or whatever. Bought our stuff and went to the window, got our stuff, drove off. Well, Mama was looking through the bag, and I guess they had forgot I got their biscuits. And I heard Mama said, "Mama, she went."
Hey, damn. What's the dude gonna try to have biscuit?
When she ran the thing, she came right out so fucking fast.
Yeah, doing the motherfuckers. Doing the DoorDash and shit.
And so when she did it, I my mama looked back like, oh shit. Weed and shit.
Yeah, nigga, see you try to get them glazed honey biscuits. Yes, we did. Yeah, nigga saw that shit. They was like, yeah, y'all see it later.
Oh my god. And then when you were telling about this story about that dude, they may think my mom was burning that fucking bitch.
That shit was too funny. He was like, hey, twin. And I was like, trying to figure out who it was. And that nigga ran over there. That shit said, bow. I mean, it was a cement curve, you know, like. And nigga. Hell no, I couldn't help but see, because I was trying to figure out who it was before he hit it. And my windows was down, so I heard that loud ass bang.
That's funny.
That's him. Man, I said, whoa, shit. Oh, shit, man.
How the hell did you do that?
Couldn't figure it out my damn shit. Could not.
I didn't get it before. Get a fucking curve, that shit be embarrassing as hell.
Yeah, I done hit like the median too. I done hit that before, but damn.
The final Wonderland Challenge commences now.
Yeah, that motherfucker look clean over there, son, dude. Looking like that, dude. Damn, I'm not even seeing it. Yeah, they saw that shit. I had to do it over and make sure this shit right the fuck all right.
Yes, run, run!
That's on my heart. That's for that. Goddamn appropriate. Ooh.
I'm looking on my Instagram because I've been looking at recipes and everything on my Instagram. Egg recipe.
Oh wow. Oh. Bad for you, huh?
What a...
I increased my crunches instead of doing 25. I went to 30. Okay, when I get, get to 30, I get to 35.
30 is you.
I want to reach 50 crunches a day. And then hopefully if I reach 50, I can do 100.
Oh, hell yeah. You can use that, yeah. Man, if you space it out, you can do 100. Man.
What did I say? I do a fast stuff?
Nah, not if you do it in increments.
Yeah, that's how I do my jump rope. So like today I did 500. And I'm going to try to tonight do another 500. That'll be 1,000.
Okay, that would be good.
They say, oh, don't say you walk your belly at it though. But that shit ain't no joke, boy. Jump at the man.
Yeah.
I'll be goddamn. Right, get my best breath. Turn that TV down. Uh-oh. Yeah, it's tight so they clip.
Hey. Oh, yeah. Disney? Disney got some good stuff on there.
Good.
Man, I don't like Snow fucking White. You didn't even need to watch it. Shit.
Well, I'm saying me and Selena watched it.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, I'm saying me and Selena watched it.
Yeah.
Stop, Dave. It's getting rough out there again.
But what's the name?
I gotta say, do.
Okay. That's good. That's good, Charlie.
Right now, it's coming out.
Oh man, that's so good.
Mm-hmm.
Good one.
Yep.
Well, I got me a partner up with me. I don't know, some nigga from overseas. He said what? Yeah. Oh wow. Yeah, the other day. Yeah, that. What's it? Oh, man. Hell no. Still gonna get these niggas out of here.
A bunch of idiots. That's how I say talk for real.
I look like a big bitch.
Yeah.
Stand up. You don't take it too. You always take this good shit. said, what is he? What you watching this news? Yeah, kid. Yeah, but this shit fucked up. Oh damn! Yeah, I don't fuck on her.
And then go and turn and go into the gas station. Well, I know I went home very early. I didn't go to the roundabout because what's the point of going to the roundabout if I can turn before I even go to the roundabout? What's the point of going all the way around the roundabout and then turn and going to the gas station? That's going right.
Yeah.
If it's a turn in right there, I can just turn. Everybody do it. Just come behind me and putting on my brakes, put on my blinker, just letting them know I'm finna turn. So I hope they horn, and I see them behind me telling me doing their fingers, like doing the motions with their fingers going around and around. Because I basically trying to tell me let's do a round style next time. But who the fuck is this? And the next thing, make it go around.
Right. You're right.
I don't like the motherfuckers though. I don't like them motherfuckers. Like you said, I don't fucking fall off the earth and die.
Ooh, that's okay. No, I hate them.
I know.
Not
They're all of them, but just a racist bastard. That's the racist one. Yep. I like the cool white people.
Yeah.
I'm the fastest person in the world. I can text all in the morning.
I know you have to take to the doctor too, like your throat too. Again.
My throat is not hurting.
But you struggling to talk.
I'm not. I'm not.
Why? You see him get a shot?
I can get a shot.
I don't know.
No.
No.
The hospital?
No, going to a doctor's office. Not the hospital. The benefits, yeah. I'm really good though.
Yeah, real. Whatever you got going on, I'm good.
My neck don't even really hurt for real.
Yeah, no. That shit is insane.
Yeah, that's been going on for about a year though. With the sports, I took about it up in the at the last appointment I went to, but I was like, well, we'll just see. But that's kind of concerning me now. He's struggling to talk and get his words out.
Yeah, her voice, keep getting voice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. See, I'm gonna take a nap for a second.
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
A lot of different gears, circuits, insignias, stats which are crazy, and there are a lot of them. You don't know what to craft, where to farm, what's going to be the most important for your account. I will try to break down everything in pretty much details, but also we'll try to do it simple. We'll cover all the most important aspects about gear crafting, where at what levels, what do you want to focus on, how to make it the most beneficial for your account, how to get the most advantage of it. And this is Rudy Collects Video Games channel. Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and let's begin. And first of all, the main question, when should you start focusing on this? At the very beginning, don't pay a lot of attention to it. I mean, I'm going to cover a little bit the topic of early farming and preparation for the late game, let's say mid game, but it's going to be like no rush. At the very beginning, there is no real reason to craft anything. And yeah, first of all, we're going to start with gears. I will try to cover this aspect. And before we're going to start with gears, just a quick reminder about my Discord server. If you're interested in... What's up everyone, Gits here for another video on Crystal of Atlan, and this is going to be your quick guide to circuits and insignias. So if you want to understand how to build your character with your circuits and insignia, stick around and let's go. So before we start building our character, you have to understand a few things here. First one is how important elemental damage is, because it seems like a really good damage multiplier. If you haven't watched my previous video, go watch that. There's a lot of information in there. We go in depth into testing elemental damage. Okay? And another thing is you have to understand your stats. So if you click on your character, click on attributes, there's your stats over here. If you don't know what the stats do, click on details right here. You get to understand what each and every stats over here do for your character, and this is very important because these are the stats that you see on your circuits. If you go to your gear and then click on your circuits, there are like 4 types of insignias available. So we have Radiant circuit right here, we have Time circuits right here, Netherlight circuits, and Stellar circuits. The only difference between all these circuits are the main stats that they can have. Radiant circuit can only have attack as its main stat, as you can see here, main attribute, and then Time circuit can have multiple ones, like my previous video, go watch that. There's a lot of information in there. We go in depth into testing elemental damage. Okay? And another thing is you have to understand your stats. So if you click on your character, click on attributes, there's your stats over here. If you don't know what the stats do, click on details right here. You get to understand what each and every stats over here do for your character, and this is very important because these are the stats. If you don't know what the stats do, click on details right here. You get to understand what each and every stats over here do for your character, and this is very important because these are the stats that you see on your circuit. If you go to your
gear and then click on your circuits. There are like 4 types of insignias available. So we have radiant circuit right here. We have time circuits right here, netherlight circuits, and stellar circuits. The only difference between all these circuits are the main stats that they can have. Radiant circuit can only have attack as its main stat, as you can see here, main attribute. And then time circuit can have multiple ones like crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, and CD rate, cooldown rate, right? And then for netherlight circuit, this is only base HP, okay? And then when it comes to stellar circuit, this is where you get your elemental damage as your main stat, and you can also have skill damage or basic attack. Okay, so those are the basics when it comes to circuit. Okay, circuits, depending on the rarity, you can have up to 4 sub-attributes, so there's actually no reason for you to be playing with big circuits or upgrading big circuits rarity or lower, because you will always have a lot of epic circuits or the gold ones, which can unlock up to 4 sub-attributes. So whenever you level up a circuit, like level 2, 4, 6, and 8, you get to unlock sub-attributes. And these sub-attributes are what people are trying to look for. And this is where people get very confused on which stat to go for. So a very easy metric, this is how I evaluate my circuits, right? So a really easy way to evaluate if a circuit is really good after you level it up to level 8 is to check if at least 3 of the 4 substats that you got are good for your class or for your character. That's pretty much it. And what is good for the character? Most of the time, these are going to be offensive stats. So if you're a physical character, you go for a physical attack, strength, agility, big crit, crit damage. Bonuses are just attack speed, CD rate, those are okay. And of course, elemental damage if you are going for a certain element. So if you hit a certain element that you're going for example, if you have cryo damage, umbro, or electro, or pyro on that stat, then that's pretty much good. So again, aim for at least 3 good stats, 3 good substats for the circuit, and then consider it good. So whenever you level up your circuit, like every 4 levels after level 8, you get to upgrade your substats. So at level 12, level 16, and level 20, you get to upgrade your substats. This is why it's important to get at least 3 good substats on your sub-attributes before you level it up to like level 12, 16, or 18, or 20, because it gets very expensive in terms of materials for leveling your circuit. So yeah, that's a pretty quick one. So we're not gonna go into the specifics, but probably just for this one, epic time circuit, because this can have like 4 substats. Can have crit rate, crit damage, attack speed, and CD rate. The main attribute that you usually want to go with on this one is just crit rate or crit damage. Early on, we will be going with crit rate because we will not have a lot of crit rate to be consistently dealing a lot of damage with our crits. So we will be going with crit rate, and then later on, we all transition into crit damage because we will have enough crit rate anyway from all our gear. So basically, essentially, like, when you are building your character in terms of circuits and in terms of insignias, what you want to keep in mind is that these extra stats that you get here are just supplements to what you get from your gear already, because you get most of the stats from your gear, and then you just increase whatever is like lacking on your stats with circuits and insignia. Okay, that's how you want to approach building your character with circuits and insignia. They are just the ones that fill in the gap. Okay, all right, so now let's talk about insignia, because there's a lot, and I'll just quickly go through which ones are good, which ones are bad. So let's go with weapons first. So if you're building for elemental, any of these up here are really good. So it depends on which element you want to go for. So if you want to know what these things do, let's check out again elemental damage video. This one is okay as a generic one, but I'm not sure if it's actually the best one, since it only increases speed attack. We have crit damage over here. I feel like this is what everyone should be using at this time anyway, right? So if you bought the pack, the resource pack, this is the only place you can actually get it. This is a pretty good one. This one is an okay one before you get a Barbina one, but again, in the end game, like, you want to have like an element anyway, so maybe pick one out of these 4 right here for your weapon. Or if you don't want any of these insignias right here, you can just consume food, right? So that's an okay way to get elemental damage as well. Moving on to helmet, like, all these things right here, up here, are pretty good. But again, I mentioned crit rate is good early game or early on in the game. But later we progress, the less effective it becomes because we get a lot of crit rate anyway from our gear. So the best one for sure here is going to be the king one right here, or this one right here, the guard. Okay. But if you don't have access to the Hextess insignia, you can just go with Andre for elemental damage, and then you can go for Kernos over here for just straight up damage. Okay. Again, insignias are just supplements. Build them based on what you are lacking. If you are lacking elemental attribute enhancement, then go for Andre. If you're lacking damage, go for this one. Or if you are lacking crit rate and crit damage, go for these things right here. Next, we have
Do you want to see how much money you're eligible for? If you were in a car crash within the last 2 years, that was not your fault. You could have money coming. The truth is, insurance companies make the claims process as difficult as possible, so you get frustrated and make the first deal they offer. Many people settle for a $5,000 check, and they should have received $30,000 minimum just because they wanted to return to their normal lives as soon as possible. But what if you could get a generous settlement without dealing with insurance at all? In the next 30 seconds, you're going to find out how to get the best representation with no upfront cost. How to get the most money.
In that soundbite, we just heard J-Dub mention criticism of the team being too happy. Succeed on the championship level. We heard Draymond make comments. This team is able to win the championship and successful with that particular style. I'm not sure that we see more teams that are same personality. You think so? Okay. be with the NBA where brotherhood didn't matter whether you was first team, second team, third team, all NBA or MVP. Everybody come together because everybody fucks with each other. But now that's such a life. You don't make no money, you ain't made this, you ain't got enough points, you ain't got enough minutes. You can't sit at this table. Okay, seem like, man, what's up? I'm bringing the OJ, you bringing the mashed potato, man, I'm bringing the hub. What's good? And there was when you said something that Shaq and Kobe. You're missing the rest of them. Right? Two stars ain't gonna like each other. The rest of the team, it's still the rest of the team, just like Marvel. Right? They all got along. Once they got a problem, but when you look at the rest of them today, they live, they're still cool. Right? Reality, like in reality. Well, he made the decision to go win the championship. But even before that, yeah, they're still at it. Rondo, AG, all here, they got along. Right? So, you know, when majority, it's still there can be one bad apple, but you know, for the most part, there's a that it's winning, then that's all that matters. I'm not even talking about bad apples, but you got two stars that make the deal. Yeah, so there's one, but it's 3, 4, 5, 6, it's looking with one or the other. If you got 5 different people thinking 5 different things, then you have a problem. Or when the whole room is divided between the two, that is the problem. But if, you know, if it's just one that you're going to them, but these 4, 5, you're going to them, then that's but it feels like with the Thunder say, man, the SGA squad, everybody else falls in line. It's normal leadership, though. Like, there's a hierarchy when you come in. There's the guy who wants to be the leader, and then there's the guy that everyone makes the leader. So the guy who wants the leadership position, he's trying to prove that he can be the leader to the 3, 4. Usually, if there's one woman, right? And usually 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 usually go one. That's the better player. Yeah. Assuming that now that I'm sure. If number 2 got 3 and 4, and then 4 and then that's where you have coaching inside the team. And that's usually not best when as a team, and then take the time, and then 2, basically convince them that everybody together. Yeah, we're gonna do this. Now, then one comes back. Now you got somebody like that was hello with Jeremy Lin. Jeremy Lin came back. It wasn't so much Dave and Tony saying this is what we like. This to bring down. It was the team too. Because you got to remember. You got all those guys like he's sharing the sugar. Jeremy Lin right now, you know what I mean? Just get in and jump on board. You know, let's figure it out. Man, the work calling back. Shit, ATV. ATV, Alibaba. Shit, we don't know shit. And there's a lot of benefits for him right here when there's one. Yeah, I mean, you know, man, getting straight. The Rex Lawrence said that. That's 1 and 2 right there. And if you got them other guys, they all looking like the leader. Like you said, Mom. If the riff is we gonna pick the leader in, we already know. So with that leadership already, we already know the leader is. They're trying to tell us we need to pick who the leader is. But you, like you said, there could be changes in leadership sometimes. The previous leader comes back ready to take over his leadership role. Now he got to what is that? Pick up in OKC with KD and Russell. Yeah, no, if you look at the shit, even when KD went down and Russ stepped into that role and he was having success and, you know, he got his boys playing great basketball. Also remember, when KD's involved, it's a picking order, right? When the new leader steps in, there's a different picking order. Now, let's say he averaged 8 under KD. He was fine. Now, Russ goes in, now he got Gene. Man, I'm sure you think I'm so now you got 2 people. Now KD is fighting against 2 people now. I'm sitting over here in one corner, and I used to just barely get a pass and a half with KD. I'm coming over here for me. You know, like hit it. He's like hit it. 2 in a row here. So you just not and then he threw chase the fast enough. This ain't big to big. You know what I mean? So then that's what ends up happening. The shift is when one goes down, other one takes over, and then it's ripple effect. Yeah, the team out there, they think of it as it's a real technical. Like it's so big. But it seems like that back in work is the same. The next couple of seasons. No, he doesn't say that. So he's saying, like the interview I'm saying, like I said, he don't look real like an avatar. He set some shit up, like, yeah. If he lets us just say, look, mastermind that shit, and once he hits it, he better not let the foot off the gas at all. And they just say it like that. That's great, bro. Shane go down, and then, you know, you got Jalen Williams averaging 30, and then Chet averaging 25. And they were like, Grandson averaging 17, like, yeah, that's what we do. No matter, they care though. Once you take them, and it will matter though, because there's nothing to matter, right? I mean, they forfeit if you really, you know, once you take that type, that one, you can't go back. You can't go back. Remember, you know where they go.
Choose your business name, answer a few questions, and that's it. Now your business is quickly and consultants have actually the state and it's 3 minutes. And the brand's handles every possibility you can see. It's making so start. That wasn't sustainable when everybody got healthy.